Hello everyone, I want to talk to you about something that affects all of us at some point in our lives: self-doubt. You know that tiny voice in your head that whispers, "You're not good enough. You can't do this." Or, "What will people think of you?" We all have that voice. And if we're not careful, it can grow louder and hold us back from achieving our dreams. But here's the thing, self-doubt is normal. Everyone experiences it, even the most successful people you can think of. The difference between those who achieve great things and those who, let's start with a quick question. Have you ever been about to do something big, like giving a presentation, starting a new project, or even asking someone out, and suddenly felt that sinking feeling in your stomach? That's self-doubt creeping in. Self-doubt often stems from fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of not being enough. But where does this fear come from? It comes from our experiences, upbringing, and even society's unrealistic expectations. When you were a kid, if you failed at something, people might have laughed at you. Maybe you were compared to others. Maybe you made a mistake, and instead of being encouraged to try again, you were criticized. These experiences plant seeds of self-doubt in our minds. And let's not forget social media. We live in a world where everyone seems to have it all together. Perfect vacations, perfect relationships, perfect careers. But here's a secret. Most of it is fake. People only show the highlight reels of their lives, not the behind-the-scenes struggles. Don't is not the absence of self-doubt, but the ability to overcome it and build confidence. So today I want to take you on a journey to understand self-doubt, why it happens, and most importantly, how to defeat it and build unshakable confidence. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Self-doubt is like that friend who always finds a reason not to do something. You want to start a business? Nah, too risky. You want to apply for that job? What if you get rejected? You want to speak up in a meeting? What if you sound stupid? And what happens? You stay in your comfort zone. You don't take risks. You don't chase your dreams. And worst of all, you start to believe that you're not capable. But let me tell you something funny. Confidence doesn't come from sitting around waiting for it. You can't wake up one day and say, "Today I am confident." No, confidence comes from action. It comes from doing things even when you're scared. It comes from taking that leap of faith. Let's get a bit scientific. Did you know that our brains are wired to keep us safe? It's a survival mechanism. Back in the day, when humans lived in caves, stepping outside the comfort zone could literally get you killed by wild animals or hostile tribes. So, our brains developed this mechanism to keep us cautious. Fast forward to today, and that same mechanism kicks in when you're about to take a risk. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a life-threatening situation and giving a speech in front of people. It just knows you're uncomfortable. So it tries to protect you by triggering self-doubt. But here's the good news. You can rewire your brain. You can train yourself to see challenges as opportunities instead of threats. Now, let's get to the good stuff, how to overcome self-doubt and build confidence. I'm going to give you 5 powerful strategies that will change your life if you apply them. First and foremost, you need to accept that you're not perfect. And guess what? Nobody is. Perfectionism is one of the biggest causes of self-doubt. We think, if I can't do it perfectly, I won't do it at all. But here's the truth. Done is better than perfect. Start messy, start scared, start imperfect, just start. Think about it. Have you ever seen a baby learning to walk? They fall down again and again, but they don't give up. They don't say, "Oh, I'm not perfect at walking, so I'll just crawl forever." No, they keep trying. And eventually, they walk. Be like that baby. Comparison is the thief of joy. And in today's world, it's easier than ever to compare yourself to others. But remember, you're comparing your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel. Instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Focus on your own growth. Are you better than you were last week, last month, last year? That's what matters. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself. Would you talk to a friend the way you talk to yourself? Probably not. Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, say, I am learning and growing. Instead of saying, I'll never succeed, say, I am capable of great things. Words have power. Use them wisely. Confidence comes from doing. The more you do something, the more confident you become. Think about riding a bike. The first time you tried, you were probably scared. But the more you practiced, the more confident you became. It's the same with anything in life. Action kills self-doubt. So take that first step. Apply for that job, start that business, give that speech, do it scared, do it imperfectly, just do it. Who you spend time with matters. If you're surrounded by people who constantly criticize you, it's going to be hard to build confidence. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, encourage you, and believe in you. And if you don't have those people in your life right now, become that person for yourself. Let me share a quick story. A few years ago, I was asked to give a speech at an event. I was nervous and self-doubt kicked in. In my mind, I thought, what if I trip on stage? What if I forget my lines? What if people laugh at me? Guess what happened? I did trip on stage, but instead of letting it ruin my speech, I made a joke about it. Well, that's one way to make an entrance. The audience laughed, and it broke the tension. But that's not the only funny story I have. Let me tell you about the time I tried to impress my crush in high school. I wanted to show her that I was confident, so I decided to play the guitar during a school talent show. Mind you, I had only been practicing for 2 weeks. I thought, how hard can it be? I got on stage, strummed the guitar, and broke a string on the first note. The crowd went silent. I froze. Then I panicked and said into the mic, well, I guess the guitar didn't like my song. The whole room burst into laughter. The best part? My crush laughed the loudest. That moment taught me something important. People aren't looking for perfection. They want authenticity. They want to see the real you. Fast forward a few years, I had another embarrassing moment. This time I was at a karaoke bar with friends. They dared me to sing. I thought, why not? I can redeem myself from my guitar incident. I got up, grabbed the mic, and started singing. Halfway through the song, I realized I was singing the wrong lyrics. Instead of stopping, I made up my own lyrics. Everyone was laughing so hard, tears were rolling down their faces. The lesson? Embrace your mistakes. People don't care if you mess up. They care about how you handle it. If you can laugh at yourself, others will laugh with you, not at you. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being okay with being imperfect. Self-doubt will always be there, but you don't have to let it control you. You have the power to overcome it and build unshakable confidence. Remember, embrace imperfection. Stop comparing yourself to others. Change your self-talk. Take action despite fear. Surround yourself with positive influences. Let me leave you with a message of hope and encouragement. Self-doubt is a natural part of life, especially when you are striving to achieve something meaningful. It whispers in your ear, telling you that you're not good enough, smart enough, or talented enough. But these thoughts don't have to define you. Instead, you can use them as a reminder to build resilience and strengthen your inner voice of self-belief. Embracing imperfection is the first step toward overcoming self-doubt. Nobody is perfect, and perfection is not a prerequisite for success. In fact, it is through our flaws and mistakes that we grow the most. When you accept that it's okay to be imperfect, you free yourself from the unrealistic expectations that feed self-doubt. Every successful person you admire has experienced failure and doubt, yet they chose to keep going. They embraced their imperfections and learned from them, turning their vulnerabilities into strengths. Stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy and a breeding ground for self-doubt. It's easy to look at someone else's success and feel inadequate. But you must remember that everyone's journey is different. You don't see the struggles and setbacks others face behind the scenes. Focus on your own growth, celebrate your progress, and recognize that your unique path is just as valuable. By shifting your focus inward, you can diminish the power of self-doubt and build confidence in your own abilities. Change your self-talk. The way you speak to yourself matters more than you realize. Negative self-talk can reinforce self-doubt, making you believe that you are incapable of achieving your goals. Instead, practice positive affirmations. Replace thoughts like, I'm not good enough with I am capable and worthy. Reframe your mindset to focus on your strengths and potential. Over time, this shift in self-talk will help you build a healthier, more confident self-image. Take action despite fear. Self-doubt often stems from fear of failure or fear of the unknown. But the only way to overcome these fears is to take action. Start small if you need to, but take that first step. Action creates momentum, and with each step forward, your confidence will grow. You'll realize that you are capable of more than you thought. Even if you stumble along the way, every effort you make brings you closer to your goals and strengthens your belief in yourself. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with can have a significant impact on your mindset. Seek out those who uplift, inspire, and support you. Positive influences can help counteract self-doubt by reminding you of your worth and potential. On the other hand, distance yourself from negative or toxic individuals who feed your insecurities. Create a supportive environment that encourages personal growth and confidence. Finally, remember that self-doubt is not a permanent state. It can be managed and overcome. The key is to recognize it for what it is, a fleeting thought, not a reflection of your true self. By embracing imperfection, avoiding comparisons, changing your self-talk, taking action, and surrounding yourself with positivity, you can build unshakable confidence. Let me leave you with this. You are stronger than you think. The journey to confidence is not about becoming someone else. It's about uncovering the best version of yourself. Embrace your uniqueness, take bold steps, and trust that you have everything you need within you to succeed. You are capable, worthy, and deserving of the life you aspire to create. Keep moving forward, and remember, self-doubt may visit, but it never has to stay.